Hello everyone. Nancy Taylor here. Welcome to 20 Moves in 20 Minutes. I'm a little stuffy. I think it's allergies. Not sure. We're going to get right into the workout. It's fiery fast. It is a fun one. I'm really excited for this workout. And if no one's told you today, you're doing an amazing job. Let's get you warmed up. It's part of the workout too. The warm up is. So that's what's so awesome about this. Okay. You're going to start with a caterpillar walk. It's 45 seconds on, 15-second transition. I'll walk you through each exercise. I'm going to turn this up so you can hear the buzzers. And yeah, it's going to be so great. I want to make sure that we're recording because that'd be real unfortunate. Okay, you're going to walk out here, caterpillar walk. When you get here to the top, you punch and punch, pulling from the pelvic floor like you're tightening up those jeans, pulling that belly button, and then come all the way to a standing position. Now, if you're doing this against the wall, you walk against the wall and then walk back. It's kind of like a downward dog. Okay, so 45 seconds. Boom, boom, and then walk it back. We're going a little bit longer than 45 seconds because we started before the bell rang. And walk it back. Good. Now what's happening here is you're warming up the upper body, you're warming up the core. That beep, that means start. We started like 30 seconds early, but it's okay. Reach up. Good. How are you doing today? What's going on at your house? What are the thoughts, the feelings? I noticed the other day that I was feeling irritated. A lot of times it's easy to identify the feeling you have. I was like, I'm so irritated. Why is that? I want to make sure this curtain's not blocking us. I got a curtain right by you. And sometimes it's harder to identify the thought that's causing the emotion. So when I sat down, I was like, I'm irritated. I wanted to find the thought, and it was the thought that was making me so irritated was I have to do everything. And it was so interesting to plug it into a model. Again, that's in the support PDF. Walks you through 15-second rest, catch your breath, watch where we're going. It's a lunge twist. Now, we're starting with more core, twist to the leg in front, then tap together. Back, twist. So what the model is there's a circumstance. These are the facts. So my circumstance was I was home with my 3 kids. I was doing dishes. I was following them around, wiping up messes. I was cleaning up toys, and then I would see toys again. And my thought was next about the circumstance was I have to do everything. And then I felt irritated. That was my feeling. So line 3 is your feeling. Good. Keep alternating. Left and then right. Twist. Good. And now right and twist. Good. Here, twist 10 more seconds. And then what actions I was doing was not just the actions, but how I was doing it and what I was not doing. So my actions were, I was getting after the kids. You need to clean that up. You need to clean that up. Then they weren't, clearly, because the way I was going about it. Lean left and then lean right. Okay, we're going to swing those arms up over top. This is exercise number 3 of 20. We're going to move into some core here to finish up the warm-up, and then we have a 5-move cardio burst, and then we'll finish with some strength and stretching. 20 minutes is what you got. This is what you show up for. We're working on consistency, not all or nothing. I need to work out for 2 hours. The other thing with my actions was I was not teaching my kids. I was not showing them, hey, I was not gamifying cleaning up. I wasn't saying, hey, let's see if we can do this in 20 seconds. Let's turn on the music and all do it together. It was, I have to do all of this. And I was not making it fun. I was not making it creative. I was just limiting myself. So as a result, line number 5 is I was making sure that I was doing everything because I wasn't making it fun for anyone else. I was just like a drill sergeant. And so I was creating the environment where I did everything. It was all me. And that's what happens is that awareness, noticing what we're doing and how that's showing up, that allows you coming down to the floor, downward dog. You're going to reach, cross, and then come to a high plank. Then you reach across in a downward dog and then come back to a high plank. This is exercise 4 of 20 here in the 20 moves in 20 minutes. So it's just all the model does is bring awareness. All of a sudden I was like, well, I want to be creative. I want to have joy in my home. So I thought about the feelings I wanted to have in my home: peace, joy, safety, And my kids didn't even pick up that I was irritated. I said, "I'm so bugged today." And then they were like, "Mom's bugged." They did not, and understanding, put your knees down, sit back, child's pose real fast. We're going to go to a plank position. It's called mountain climbers. Understanding the psychology and the development of a child's mind is so helpful. So here, it's a mountain climber. I'm going to go knee across to my opposite elbow. Modification is I'm here, and I can just take knee to the same elbow, okay? If you're not with your knees off the floor. Coming across. So your prefrontal cortex, that's your logical thinking, that's your self-awareness, your ability to and make higher level decisions and whatnot, that does not fully develop until you're 25. So understanding that kids, they may be told the same things over and over and continue to do those same behaviors that as a parent you're thinking, why aren't they getting this? But it makes sense because their brain, their brain's not fully, it's not an adult brain. So to treat a child as if they are an adult and they should get this, they should know better, it's just not helpful. It really is not helpful. All right, we're going to star. You're on your back and you're going to take your right arm to your left leg. You're here, you're going to come up and then down. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. My legs were so sore from leg day. Exhale, inhale. So giving grace for when kids don't want to share, understanding that when they're 3 or 4, about 7% of the kids in a study shared. And then when they were 7 and 8, it was about 45%. So it takes just time and practice, and that's what you do as a parent. And modeling that behavior for me to just tell my kids, you need to do this, but I myself am not finding joy in it or I'm not modeling it in the way that I want to, it makes sense why they don't want to do it. All right, we're going to a plank hold. You have 3 seconds. We're flipping back and forth, aren't we here? Okay, this one is fun. You can go on all fours and you can do knee and then down and then up. Now, if that bothers your wrist, go here. Knee, down, up. Now, if you're going on all feet, your knee goes here, goes down your forearm, back up to your elbow and back. Okay, same leg. Down, up, and then back. You can do this 20 seconds. We're now targeting that core. This is a challenge pose, and it's totally doable. Find what works for you today and go for it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit downward facing dog. Stretch out the back of those legs. Take a little bit of a walk. Bend one knee and then the other. Another thing with your prefrontal cortex and with the development of your brain is, as kids, other knee, down and up. It can be difficult to regulate emotions. That's why we see temper tantrums or we see kids very emotionally charged. And just understanding that child, what do they need in that moment? Probably not to be corrected. Probably not to be, they might need to be hugged. They might need to learn how to breathe. They might need to learn how to count to 10 to slow down their breath. A lot of times we hold our breath when we get angry. There's an emotion in your body. How can I help my child process it? We want to say, don't get mad, or you're fine, and they sound great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But the best thing would be to walk them through processing the emotion. I can see you're frustrated. I can see you're angry. I get frustrated too sometimes. What I like to do is punch a pillow, or I like to just sit down, or I like to take a break. Just giving them options, teaching them on what to do with those big emotions. Okay, where are we going? Okay, last 2 core exercises. Double leg extension. I exhale here, inhale up together. Now, modification. I take one leg at a time and come in. Then I switch. Exhale and then inhale. Or here's a modification. Exhale, head is on the floor. Inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. Exhale. Now you can come all the way up or you can come here. You choose. Exhale, Inhale. This is going to give you a little bit of core up here, whereas this is isolating more of the lower abdomen. Let's go. Good job. We have one more. It's boat pose. Oh, well, I'm already there. What do you know? You're going to hold those legs up. You're going to hold here. Zip up here. Pull up from the pelvic floor and then hug those transverse abdominals. My window's wide open. So Dave just walked by in his purple shorts. When you have 20 minutes, we work core. We started with the core. I like to flip-flop it because the core can also be a great warm-up. So a lot of times we end with core and I call it dessert, but it's kind of nice to mix it up. I encourage you to make your workouts fun. If you're miserable and you're like, I have to wake up, I hate or workout, I have to do this, and you're creating an environment that you hate, just think about once you hit your goal weight, or you like the composition of your body, you're going to continue to have a miserable journey. A miserable journey creates a miserable ending. So what if it was an enjoyable journey and then it continued to create an enjoyable ending and continuing journey? I want you to bring those hips up, little quad stretch here, right there from those Bulgarian split lunges. If you're going in order with our workouts, man, my glutes and my quads from those little Bulgarians, they were sore. They were hurting. All right, we got a burpee modification as I step, and stand. If not, you're hopping back in and up. This is our 5 cardio, and it's strength training, but cardio focused. You should be nice and warm, ready to go. You got to kick it for 5 minutes. That's it. 5-minute burst. If you want, do this 20-minute workout 2 times. That gives you 40 minutes. If you have the time. If you have 20 minutes, you do 20 minutes. If you have 10 minutes, you do 10 minutes. What I want you to focus on is what you're able to do. A lot of times we want to say, I didn't finish the workout, or I didn't go as hard as I could, but you showed up and you're here, you're listening, you're doing it. Not only are you moving your body, but you're allowing the message inside your brain, surrounding yourself with this kind of environment that's going to uplift you. Whew, that one got me. Skaters left, modification is no hopping, and then right. Okay, one then the other. That's it. You're strong. You're capable. The rest is just as important as the movements. This is something I've been learning to help muscles recover, help my brain recover, is rest. I love a book called Teaching from Rest. It's specifically for homeschooling, but I loved it for parenting. It talks about, rather than the to-do list and constantly checking that off and doing, rest, 15 seconds, donkey kicks, is that what if it was more about being present, being there, looking your kids in the eyes, reading stories with them. I'm so guilty. Donkey kicks are here. Modification, one leg. Okay? 45-second donkey kicks. Spread those fingers like little stars. Good. You can do this. You have 24 seconds. These ones always get my heart rate up. Come on. We're strong. 10 seconds. Hallelujah. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me one more. Oh, yeah, that was good. Just stretching those legs a little bit. We're going to tricep dips. Is that right? Oh no, we're going to push-ups. I apologize. It's like, I think there's one more. Okay, either on your knees or on your toes. Give me push-ups. Count your number so you can try and beat it. We won't be doing these again, so just count your number to keep your mind focused. Pull that belly button in. You're strong. slow and controlled. 10 seconds. Time. Ooh. Okay, we're doing triceps. I'm going to be on my knees. Type of push-up. You can either make a diamond with your fingers. My elbows are going to hug my rib cage. So elbows are going straight back. I call this a Pilates push-up. So back and up. If this bothers your wrists, you can be here with my hands and fists. Do what works for you. Listen to your body. You are a team with your body. It's such a beautiful combination of your body, your spirit, your brain. I like to think about my thoughts as I'm a watcher of my brain, of my thoughts. I am not my thoughts. They are not my identity, who I am. My job is not who I am. My business is not who I am. You are the watcher of your thoughts. So when you have thoughts like, I'm a bad mom, my kids are naughty, just watch them, observe them, become curious. Don't judge them. Don't shoo them away, just like you're watching a parade. Oh, I don't really like that float. I like this float. I think I want to believe this float. All right, Superman, on your bellies, 45 seconds, elbows out, arms up, and then down. You're going to pulse up and then down. This is strengthening your lower back and your glutes. You'll also feel it here in your hamstrings. If you need to, for any second or minute, take some time to stretch something, take a pause to catch your breath, listen to your body, where you're at today, and follow up and down. Good. And down. We're starting to slow down. We're going to do a couple strength stretches and then send you on your way. Fiery fast, right? It was fun. I had fun. Did you guys have fun? Okay, hip ups. Here on your back. You're going to ground that back and lift it up and then really sit down. Lift it up. Interesting. With our leg workout, we did 2 exercises in sets, mountain sets. Here we did 20 exercises in 20 minutes. And it took us about 40 minutes, I think, on the last one. Oh, that wind. It's got to be allergies because, woo! Let's just peek in the sneezes. So if you haven't looked at the self-coaching model, that's what I walked you through the beginning, the first 5 things: circumstance, thoughts. Circumstance is the facts. Your thoughts about that are what create your feelings. A lot of times we think that the circumstance is what causes our feelings. This could be something like a child saying, he hurt my feelings. But we know that someone else cannot hurt your feelings. A thought you have, like he shouldn't have said that, that's what hurts your feelings. The way that I know this is true, let's see where we're going. Oh, we're going to stretch. And we're going to twist, couple twists here. So you're here on your back, take your left leg in, pull it in here. You're going to twist across the body. Keep your shoulders grounded. Right here, knee comes across. This is a funny story that maybe is embarrassing too, but I was at a stoplight, and I don't live in a busy city. So when I go into the city, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many cars. And Jack needed something, so I'm grabbing something out of the bag and reaching back, and I feel this bunk, and immediately I'm angry because I'm thinking, oh, someone just rear-ended me. And then I look up and I notice that I am the one that hit the car in front of me. I let off the brake a little bit and I bunked him a little bit. And so then my feeling was guilt and shame. Like, oh no, I did that. I feel so bad. Okay, switch other side. Right leg comes across, or left leg, whichever one you didn't do last time. And so I know that it wasn't the car jolting that caused me to be angry or caused me to feel guilt. It was my thoughts, because one time the story was someone hit me and I was angry. And then when I came to realize the reality, my story was I hit them and then I felt guilty. So I know that the thought is what triggers the emotion, that chemical release in my body. So knowing that I'm the one creating my own feelings is it's like, you can be angry at first about it. Like, wait, I can't blame anyone else for how I feel. Pull those legs in, do a little happy baby, grab the top of those feet. But then it's so empowering because if you are in control of your feelings and emotions and thoughts, then you can change them. You can change how you feel about anything. You can change the story in your brain about your life, about your business, about your health. You can change all of it because it's not anyone else's. They don't get to choose. There are some circumstances, I love this, there's a talk by President Uchtdorf. If you are in the LDS church, you might be familiar. If you're not familiar, he is one of the apostles and gives amazing talks. I highly recommend listening to them. But one of them is, I believe we got it, splits. Left leg split over to the left. But one of the talks is called being grateful in every circumstance, in any circumstance. And I love that thought. Just the title of the talk alone, Grateful in All Circumstances, is no matter what's happening in life, some seasons may be more difficult or challenging. They may bring on more growth than maybe you feel equipped for. There might be trauma or there might be loss. Whatever it is you have the option to find gratitude. Cartwheel over to the right. In that place. And it might be like, there's no way, there's nothing good about this. And it doesn't mean that the actions or what happened need to be good, but there is. And it doesn't mean you need to always find the silver lining. I think allowing yourself that space to grieve and be sad is so healthy. And you don't always have to think positive. I got to replace this with positive thoughts. Balm those feet together, forward fold here. But allowing yourself to find what you're grateful for. Because once upon a time, you wanted and wished for what you have now. I think about the family I have, the home we live in, the place we live. There's just so many things that once upon a time, I wanted them. And now I have them. And so how often do I take them for granted or not fully find what I'm so grateful about them? So there's gratitude in any circumstance. It's beautiful what gratitude can do for your brain too, and allows you to almost move past yourself, your own insecurities and your own shortcomings, and just allows you to step into alignment with that true identity and who God created you to be and how to think and believe and move forward in life. All right, 20 moves in 20 minutes. Good hamstring stretch here. I want you to free stretch. I'm not cueing you on this. If there's anywhere you need to stretch, you can follow along with me, or you can do the stretches that you would like. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go to a child's pose, and thread the needle to get the shoulder stretch. And switch the other side. And get a little chest opener here. You open up the chest. Good. You can put those hands on your back. Do a small back bend if you want. And bring it forward. Good. Way to go. You are done. Super awesome job. These 20 moves and 20-minute workouts are a saving grace at my home. I love them. I also love the longer workouts, but sometimes we just need 20 minutes. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next workout. Bye-bye.